Story time. So let me tell you guys a quick story. So the other day I'm in Deep Ellum and I'm driving a passenger to Mesquite, closer to Sunnyvale. And if you guys are familiar with Dallas, you know that's almost the Boondocks. And I was like, damn, it was a surge. It was like $15 on top of the trip. So I was like, I'm gonna have to take the hit. I'm gonna take this drive. So I'm driving over there. But as I'm driving over there, I'm like, damn, I'm not even gonna get a trip back. So now it's dawning on me that I might not get a trip back. But lo and behold, when I drop the passenger off, 2 minutes later, while I'm still in the area, I get a ping. 9 minutes away, but it said it was going 30 minutes west, which means I was going back to Dallas, to the city downtown. So I was like, yeah. So I picked up the passenger, and it was a girl. So when she gets into the car, I greet her, I say, hi, how's your night been? She's like, oh, she was a little chatty. Then it got quiet. Then she goes, you know, something funny happened today. When I requested my first ride, I seen the app had 2 drivers around me, but I wasn't getting them. I got somebody that was like 15 minutes away, so I declined it. I waited a little while, and I requested again, and then it gave me you, which was 9 minutes, but these other drivers were close to me, and I don't understand why I didn't get them. And I was like, that's kind of strange too. So as I was driving, I was thinking, and I asked her, I said, hey, can I ask you a question? Is any, since I know that this area is very small and not many drivers go to there unless you're like me who got trapped there. I said, have you rated any drivers below 5-star? And she was like, yeah, one of them. She's like, oh, I frequently know these drivers because they live around the area and they don't really like going to Dallas, so they just drive the people around here. And that I remember off the top of my head, I definitely rated 3 stars 1 because he didn't keep his car clean when I took him several times. And I'm like, how about the other guy? She's like, she stood thinking, and then she goes, you know what? Yeah, I rated another guy bad because several times when he picked me up, he would look at me too much through the rearview mirror. And I'm like, well, he's hitting on you? She's like, no, he really wasn't hitting on me. He was respectful, but I didn't like that he looked at me a lot through the rearview mirror. And I was like, I can understand. I was like, did you rate him less than a 5-star? She's like, yeah, I rated him a 4-star. And I was like, she's like, yeah, but there's 3 drivers. So these 2 drivers that I rated, and it could have been the ones around the area, are the ones that I rated bad. But I got this 3rd driver, it's an older man that he's always around me, but he wasn't there apparently that day. So I told her, I was like, are you aware that if you rate any driver under 5 stars, that Uber considers that unmatchable, that you must have some trial tribulation, something must have happened that it's not going to be a pleasurable drive for you or ride for that person, or, you know, vice versa, so they no longer match you. And she was like, really? I was like, yeah. Most people don't understand the rating system, but if you rate a driver under 5 stars, Uber considers that automatically non-matchable. So that's probably why you got me, which means in the future it's going to take you longer to get to get drivers, because you rated the ones that were closest to you bad and all. It doesn't matter if he's in front of your door, you're not going to get him. You're not matchable with him. That story is to tell you people, a lot of drivers don't know that. A lot of passengers, especially passengers, they'll rate you 1 star for no reason. Don't know that. You know, in big cities, in big towns where there's a lot of drivers, this really doesn't matter. You don't even get to notice it. But the same thing goes for drivers. If a driver rates a passenger bad, you no longer getting that person, and vice versa. So if you live in a small community like that girl in Mesquite, far out in Mesquite, the nearest driver might be 10 minutes, 15 minutes away from you because you rated these 2 closest ones a bad rating. I just want to make this video for you guys and explain it to whoever watches this video, either drivers or passengers. If you start giving bad ratings and you happen to live in a small city where there's not that many drivers, you're not gonna get dragged. To the next one. Hopefully you like this. I'm gonna start doing it more often. I'm gonna try to do it every Monday, about what happens throughout my week, and hopefully you like it. If you do, leave a comment in the section below. And remember, story time.